It is a condition that affects 25 million Americans, but it's not talked about enough. Dr. Heidi Cook, owner and medical director of the spa at Glen, joins us now to talk about the treatment to help urinary incontinence. And we've actually been out to the spa to see this before.
Yes.
This affects a lot of people, and I think we're talking about it more, but not enough.
Exactly. Yeah, there are 25 million in the United States affected by it, 200 million worldwide.
Wow.
Of those, 85% are women. And what they have realized is that 90% of those never mention it to anybody. So they don't even tell their provider about it. So all these people are going untreated, thinking that it's just normal or that maybe there's nothing that they can do about it.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people joke, like, if you, especially after having children, if you sneeze or jumping jacks, things like that, we all just kind of live with it.
Yeah, there's stress incontinence, which is what you're talking about, sneezing, coughing, laughing, jumping on a trampoline. And then there's urge incontinence, which is the kind where when you need to go, you need to go now. Those are the people who know where every bathroom is, no matter where they go. In men, and the group of men that is most affected are those that have had their prostate removed because of prostate cancer. And in them, and in some women, it's getting up during the night to have to go to the bathroom. So then they're not sleeping well, with other health issues that come with that.
And so you have the Emsella chair.
Yes.
What is that?
So the Emsella chair is, we call it the Kegel throne. So it's basically a chair that uses, it's called high intensity focused electromagnetic technology. And it simulates Kegels. So that strengthens the pelvic floor, which then helps with any of those urinary incontinent type issues. So it's very effective. The nicest thing, it's totally non-invasive. You sit on it fully clothed, so you literally are just sitting there.
And so that gentleman was probably getting treatment just sitting there.
Yeah.
And is this can men and women, will it help both men and women?
It helps both. Yep. We have a gentleman who has done it after he had prostate cancer, had his prostate removed, was getting up 3 to 4 times a night prior, and now gets up 0 to 1 time during the night. So huge difference. It's a series of 6 treatments that are, you can either do 1 treatment a week for 6 weeks or 2 a week for 3 weeks. It just kind of depends on the situation, which is best. But even within the first or second treatment, people typically can tell a difference.
Yeah, have you heard other stories like that? I mean, that's a big deal because we need sleep to
exactly
be well.
Yes, yeah. We had a lady who had done it, and she's like, this is life-changing. I don't get up. I'm sleeping so much better. So it's a big difference.
And now you mentioned how it works. How does it help with incontinence, just by doing those Kegels without you having to do them yourself?
Yeah, there's you can go to physical therapy. They have pelvic floor physical therapy. They have, you can just do your Kegels at home, but what they found out is 70 to 80% of people don't do them right. And so this actually helps to do supramaximal contractions, which are contractions of that pelvic floor, which supports everything. It supports your bladder, it supports your intestines. So it just strengthens that so everything is held up.
And now you mentioned how often you have to do it. Can you do anything while you're on there? Read, just kind of chill out?
Yeah, we don't love for you to have your phone just because of the technology, because we don't want to mess your phone up if you have an iPhone or a smartphone. But you can read. So a lot of people will bring their book in. We have magazines in there that people can read while they're just sitting there. 28 minutes. So you come in, you sit down, we start it, and it's 28 minutes.
And you've had this at the spa for a little bit now.
Yeah.
But you said there was recently, you mentioned those statistics, just more awareness about how many people this actually affects.
Yes, and another statistic that I was so surprised by, that since 2020, there has been more money in the United States, more money spent on adult diapers than baby diapers.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think the problem is much bigger. People just don't talk about it, and so hopefully this takes some of that unknown away, and people are willing to go get treated to see if it's something that will help them. And 95% of people who do the Emsella have better symptom control.
Oh, wow, that's a big statistic.
It's 95% have better quality of life.
Well, Dr. Heidi, thanks so much for being here to share this with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And you can learn more at the spa at Glen. It's located off Mills Civic Parkway in West Des Moines. You can set up an appointment by calling 515-207-6788 or go online to spawestglen.com. You can also find helpful beauty tips and tricks on Facebook and Instagram. We're celebrating financial freedom, and work and a side hustle can help with all that. Next, the important strategies to keep in mind to balance